Thank you very much, moderator. First of all, I want to thank NECA for giving us this opportunity to talk about this. PEBEC, like my DG mentioned, has come, even though they are government, but they are like the regulator of the regulators. So we're quite happy with them over the last 9 years that they have been in existence. But there are still some rooms that need improvement. For me personally, I think there are some regulators that are too high for them to touch. Maybe we need to start looking at that. Secondly, where there is maybe a clash of or overlap of legal requirements. For instance, the issues that have been made here between NAFDAC, SON, and consumer protection. They, as the ombudsman, need to have a legislative liaison operation, which would be involved in trying to streamline these overlaps so that we can get value. We can actually stop the overlap and stop the fight. Those strong regulators that are probably out of their reach, and I like to touch my friend at the end who talked about financial inclusion. We've forgotten the issue of the banks and their own regulator. Probably nobody seems to be looking at them. When it came to issues of financial inclusion, for instance, I deal with farmers who are in the villages, who don't have a NIM, because they have not been exposed to NIMC as an agency to register them and give them a NIM. They want to open a bank account, they can't have it because they don't have the usual KYC that CBN has given. For instance, they don't live in a rented apartment. They don't have electricity in the village. The phone they use is not recognized as a utility that they can be registered with. They don't have water supply, so how do they even supply a utility bill? How do we get them to be banked in this situation? So the connection that you said has been done between NIM and your phone number, and then maybe the database that is being put together that would have all the others key in, is still deficient because majority of Nigerians that are in the villages are still not covered. I think PEBEC, apart from trying to bring in these powerful regulators, also needs to streamline some of these things so that we can be able to achieve what we have. You must have a clear line of sight, a delineation of the regulators, and, like I said, recommend changes in the enabling laws. We don't need to start going back to some of the issues that you have solved, because yes, you have done that, and you deserve the kudos we're giving you. So this is just my little contribution as we get into the debate. Thank you.